Okay? This is what fucking happens next. Okay? This fuck boy here, and I'm not gonna fucking cover this whole story because we've already covered most of this. But this fuck boy right here, this horse 60 dude, is a grown fucking man. A grown fucking man. This dude's like, I don't know, fucking 40 years old, 50 years old, I don't even know. He's an ex-military vet, and he starts telling everybody, yeah, you know, basically that he's an ex-military vet, so he wins all arguments. I mean, that's pretty much the basis of it. In the video, he calls me a fucking jihadi, okay? And he says that I'm ISIS. This motherfucker literally says that I'm ISIS. Now, what kind of fucking military vet, all right, would call other Americans a jihadi and ISIS? What other American? I mean, this guy is a disgrace to the goddamn military. So he defends this JD from New York dude and says all this crazy shit that isn't true in this video, okay? And he invites me to go onto a podcast. This guy challenges me to go onto his fucking podcast, okay? Knights of the Round Table. So I agree. I tweet at him. Okay? I say, when's the podcast I want to come on? I'll gladly come on this fucking podcast. But you know what? This bitch is just like JD from New York. This bitch has his Twitter private, and he never invites me to the podcast. They do the podcast without me, and they start talking some fucking crazy-ass shit. And now we're going to listen to the podcast with them and JD from New York and the things that they said. Because these motherfuckers literally gave a death threat to Drifter. Listen to this shit.
This is what I don't get. And then there's that fucking story about this one kid you sent me a video today, Horse, from these UMG, these MLG fags. These people are a fucking cancer. Here they are, starting shit with some guy on Twitter. Everybody say, oh yeah, come down to the UMG event and do something. What do they do?
Oh, yeah,
Those little fags call the cops on him and try to get the kid shot by saying he's got a gun. Drifter, if I ever run into you in real life, I'm going to knock every one of your fucking teeth down your throat.
Did you hear that, motherfucker? Did you hear that, motherfucker? Drifter, if I ever run into you, I'm going to knock your teeth down your throat. Drifter has never talked to this guy. Drifter has never said a word to this guy. Drifter doesn't know this guy. Okay? These are COD commentators that are failing at YouTube, so they resorted to this type of shit. Okay? JD 2020 was on this podcast with these fucking morons.
Yep.
And then I'm going to fucking reach down your throat, pull those motherfuckers out, and shove them up your ass.
Yeah,
that
happened to Birdman. That's the... Yep.
You're lucky they didn't shoot your ass, and man, I really wish. I kind of wish they had, because I would love to see Drifter. I would go visit T Martin in jail.
Dude. I would love to see all those motherfuckers. Yeah.
You and me, Horse, we go fucking knock over a bank right now. You and I would be spending some quality time. I want to sell with T Martin.
Yep.
You'd be real excited every morning, you little bitch.
Now he's talking about T Martin, talking shit about T Martin. This guy, these grown men in this podcast, have never met T Martin. T Martin has never said anything about them ever. But they're just talking shit about him because T Martin is big and they are small and they are jealous. All right? These guys in JD 2020, or JD from New York, excuse me, are failed YouTubers. Failed YouTubers. When nobody wants to watch you, when you fail at gaming entertainment, you resort to this shit. It's fucking sad.
I'm gonna be honest.
Go get my breakfast, hoe, and and make sure you scrape the burnt toast.
Had it been me that had to show up to something like that, getting ready to fight any of these fucking idiots that are on YouTube, I don't need a gun. I don't need a gun to fight any of those fools.
I would have brought one. I would have said, I don't mean to interrupt you.
They don't deserve the time and money spent on loading and purchasing ammunition.
True that.
They don't deserve that. That's too respectful, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Shooting them is too fucking respectful. They need a good old-fashioned ass whooping. Like, Because they're all on this high and mighty fucking scale of, oh, we're untouchable. No, bitch. You just haven't gotten touched yet. You haven't pissed off the right fucking person.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the exact opposite. I would have went there with a gun and said, do something. I would have shot those motherfuckers. What? That's a far more permanent solution.
Did you hear him? I would have went there with a gun and shot those motherfuckers. Guys, this isn't a kid running his mouth. This is a grown man. A grown man on the internet saying that he's gonna fucking come to these events and shoot these people. Shoot Drifter, shoot T Martin, shoot me. Listen to this motherfucker.
I would look forward to putting a bullet right in fucking Drifter's mouth if he were to take a swing at me. It would be self-defensive.
Are you listening to that? I would love to put a bullet in Drifter's head is what he says. Okay? This is what we're dealing with. These people are complete failures at life, and he should be arrested. He should be fucking arrested right now.
Of course.
Me personally, when I want to do harm to somebody like that, death is too easy. I want that person to wake up every morning and remember why they got that and why they are the way they are now.
Well, I got 2 points. A, I want to hit on that because I'm sick and tired of raising your fucking kids, parents. You know, the shit that I do on my channel, this is stuff that you're supposed to be teaching your kids. I shouldn't have to tell them why a game is a scam, why they shouldn't waste their money, what's going on here, what's going on there. This is your fucking responsibility. Here I am basically doing your job. Put the fucking fantasy football down and raise your kids. But as far as this UMG thing goes, as far as if this was me, here's the reason why Drifter, T Martin, all these retards that keep sending me hate videos about you, Horse, which, by the way, my problem with you, Horse, is you don't have a problem getting in the pit and fighting it out with motherfuckers that come along. Problem is you, when you get in the pit and you get down and dirty, eventually you attract mud in the house. Well, that's like these people are mud. But here's the thing. If you fucking send me a hate video about anybody, 3 things are going to happen. I'm going to block you. I'm going to talk a little bit of shit just before I block you, and then I'm going to flag your fucking video for bullying, because that's the same thing you do to Horse. But here's the thing. Drifter, T Martin, the rest of you fucking guys, if you pull a stunt like that on somebody like me, I take that as a direct death threat because I actually do carry a firearm where I go. And if I have to deal with that sort of problem, my thing is, okay, now as soon as that's over with, I'm going to follow you back to your home or to your hotel. I'm going to let all the air out of your tires. And then when you come out in the morning or later on at night or whatever it is you do with your girlfriend or whatever your fucking thing is, a 10 million volt taser is going to hit you in the back of the neck and you're going to wake up in the river.
Do you hear this motherfucker? Do you hear this motherfucker? So last night, we said, fuck it, dude.
Yeah. That's the thing. You know it was a fucking conspiracy because
Drifter,
nobody else showed up.
Drifter, I hope you can sleep peacefully at night knowing that you almost got a young kid killed. That you almost got a 20-something-year-old guy fucking killed. If you can sleep peacefully at night about that, you say I've got a mental issue, bro, you're fucking psychotic. Plain and fucking simple, dude. You're fucking psychotic. All 5 of you, you're fucking psychotic. You're chicken shit fucking psychotics. That's what you are. Absolutely chicken shit.
That's what I mean. I could care less about Birdman and the rest of these fucking guys. They're all cancers to the gaming industry. But it's the kid. But it's the kid. But it's the kid. But it's the kid. But it's the kids. It's the kids.
Yeah, it's a situation.
You don't do it to the kids.
And the fact of the matter is that kids watch these videos and say, you know what? If they can do it, I can do it. So what's your basis?
I mean, I don't really know what's else. I don't know. Do you guys want to listen to the rest of this or not? All right. I haven't listened to the whole thing. No? Okay. Well, listen. My point is this. These are these small fucking commentators. Now, last night, we doxed the dude. Like, we got the guy's name. We know where he lives. Okay? We got both of their names. All right? We doxed the fuck out of these fucking psychopaths. We know their name. We know where they live. And I don't care if you guys put that in the chat at all. I honestly don't give a fuck. These guys need to be arrested. I didn't call the cops on them, but someone should. I mean, these are legit death threats. These are fucking death threats to Drifter. All right? These guys need to be in fucking jail. I mean, you heard him say that. He's like, I'm going to put air out of your tires. Okay? When you get to your car, I'm going to hit you in the back of the neck with a taser. and they're going to find you in the river. I mean, that's a death threat. Telling someone that you're going to fucking put a bullet in their head is a death threat. These people are psychotic and they need to be in fucking jail. They need to be in fucking jail. And again, this is JD 2020. This is his buddies. JD 2020's friends. He was on this podcast that we just listened to. Okay? They were defending him, calling me a jihadi and ISIS. Fucking idiots. Okay?